the buses are rolling on in here at Disney Springs. Welcome to my channel, everyone. So today I'm going to be hanging out at Old Key West, Disney's first Disney Vacation Club resort. This is one of those resorts that I think people kind of forget about. And I really have never been here to explore. I've eaten at Olivia's, but I never really got to explore the grounds. So I figure, why not? So yeah, it's beautiful so far. So I'm going to take you around and let's see what they have. Come on. Okay, here we go. Like I said, I've never explored this resort, so I'm just kind of winging it. Kind of that's how I do. I think it's fun just to kind of, you know, come out and check these resorts out, see what they have to offer. I mean, of course it helps that I'm a local and I can do that, but I know not everyone can, so that's why I'm doing it for those that aren't able to, and at least get an idea of what these resorts look like. So I'll be doing more of these, so hopefully you like what you see and you come back. If not, no worries. So as I stroll around, it's like you're walking in a little community. These homes are so pretty. Well, they look like homes, but you know what I mean. They're so colorful. I can only assume that it looks like Old Key West. I've never been, so if you have, and you can let me know. Let me see how I can get to that side. So to get here, I did go to Disney Springs, parked there, and then got on the bus and came over. And it let me off right in the front of the resort. Now, I know there was a time, I believe, during Easter, that you might have heard that they weren't allowing guests without a reservation to do that. That was only a temporary thing. For the most part, you are able to park at Disney Springs and come over to a resort to explore. Because they want you to stay here, so. But it looks like here is another bus depot. This isn't where they let me off at, but there's the time. That's for the minivan. It's cute. This resort is beautiful. And it looks like it's really big. Now, when I said that you can catch a bus and head to a resort and explore, if you were to come and you would try to catch a bus and a cast member says no, please don't argue with them. There's a reason. There's always a reason. But for the most part, you are allowed. And if you're nice, hey, that always works in your favor. So that's where I started off the video. I was sitting right over there. And the reason that I didn't start recording as soon as I got here is because I don't know if you can hear it back there. Oh, now she got quiet, but they're doing like games and everything for the guests inside the pool. And when people are in the pool enjoying their vacations, I don't like to intrude. That's not cool. So I figured let me just at least show it from back here. But this kind of gives you an idea of how big this resort is. So the pool is like back there. Maybe I'll just take a few pictures later, try to angle them where there's no people in their bathing suits and kids and stuff. But yeah, it's big. Let me keep moving. So I'm coming up on another section, and it looks like they have a pool on this side, and they have a little place called Turtle Shack. And there's always buses coming through, so that's cool. You don't have to walk like I am. You can jump on the bus and they'll take you from one end to the other. That's how you know that this is a big resort. So it's a golf resort as well. There's people back there playing golf. So we're coming up on another bus depot. It follows the same theme with all the different colors. Very Caribbean, very islandly. Is that a word? But you know what I mean. It's very pretty. So back there is the quiet pool. You can hear the Caribbean music playing. So I just spoke to a cast member, and she said this is a really great little path. So you can see it's all shaded, so that's nice. And it leads you right into the golf course. So there it is. I know nothing about golf, so I can't really speak on it, but there it is for you golfers. Now, just because a resort is big, huge, like this one, doesn't mean that it's for everyone. Some people don't like a really big resort because if you're far from the front, where you have to get your food and snacks, you know, sometimes it could be a pain in the butt having to wait for the bus or taking this walk. So this may not be for you, but it's nice to look at. But if it is something you're looking into, then you can get an idea of what it has to offer. I really like this. Look at it. It's a warm day today. The humidity is low, but it is warm. So being under this shade feels really nice. So this is as far as I can walk to, it looks like. This path right here, it says golf cart traffic only. So you keep on going that way, you have a golf cart. But yeah, it's a nice little walk. I just had a cast member stop in one of those golf carts, but the long ones, like the ones they use for cleaning and stuff like that. She stopped and asked me if I wanted a ride. I said, no, I'm okay. I'm enjoying the walk. But just that tells you this place is huge. And if I was tired, I would have jumped right in with her. Like I said, I've never stayed here, and it is a huge resort, but buses are constantly passing by. So that's really nice, because the last thing you want to do is spend half of your vacation waiting for the bus. It can happen, you know, buses break down, things happen, but I'm pretty impressed of how all the buses just keep like rolling on by. They're probably looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, what is this woman doing? But yeah, so that's a nice perk. There's the other side of the golf course. And it may seem like, oh my God, it's so big, walking around, you don't know where you're at, you're gonna get lost. It feels like it's just a big loop. And as long as you follow the signs, you'll be fine. Like, I'm already seeing the exit sign. So that tells me that's taking me back to the front where I started. I'm just snapping a few pictures and decide which one will be my thumbnail. Behind the scenes. Another bus. There's the golfers. Yeah, I think this is where we started. So it kind of took me on a big loop. So if you have the ability to walk, this is very much doable. Granted, I didn't go to the park. I didn't spend all day at the park. You know, you come back, you're not gonna want to walk, especially if your resort room is like all the way in the back. But oh, there's a ferry. You can catch that ferry to Disney Springs. I might catch it back since I caught the bus here. But yeah, it's very doable. It's a nice walk. And I did see running paths, because people come on vacation, but they still want to get their runs in. So a lot of the resorts in Disney do have that. Did you see another bus? They're constantly coming through. It is gorgeous out. It really is. I'm just taking a moment to take it in. Watch the golfers roll around. It's a nice breeze going. Look how pretty that looks. So pretty. So there is a sign saying that this area is being refurbished. So this is the front, the back of the front, where you first come in, and you can enjoy the pool back there, catch the ferry right here. Yeah, so here's where you would catch the ferry, right there. Play a little checkers. Here's where you first walk in. Right through there, you check in. And then this is Olivia's right here. So real quick, this is the pool back here. Here's the community hall. Exercise room. Rest, recreation department, beach. Recreation. They have a campfire. That's where I was sitting volleyball court and basketball courts back here. There's no one back here. Let me come back here real quick. Shuffleboard. The volleyball courts back there. And here's the basketball court. So the pool area looks like sand castles. That's cool. And the theme keeps going through, see? That's cool. Here's a playground. No one's here right now, so real quick. Oh, okay. There's some hammocks over here. The family tree. I believe they all share the same root system, and that's why it's called the family tree. As you can see, they have hammocks. Let's go in the general store and check out the merch. They have the ears. They're cute. Oh, those are cute. Can we even get the road? They have like a little boardwalk that takes you back here. Another little, I want to say volleyball, a little volleyball court. That's where we just walked through on that side. And here's the campfire where I started. So yeah, guys, this is a really nice resort. Like I said, it's big, a lot of places to walk, but they also have plenty of buses always going through. You can catch the ferry to Disney Springs. And a lot of space to like spread out. Some people do enjoy that, some people don't, but that's okay. I hope you enjoyed what I was able to capture, and I hope that you come back, because I'm going to keep doing these, okay? Have a good one. Bye.
Along the handrails. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs legs inside the boat until the captain gives you the all clear to go ashore. Now relax and enjoy your cruise, and we'll have you at your port of call in just a few minutes. Thanks for sailing with us.